Okay guys, so in today's video, we're going to have a little chat about Habs prospect Jesse Ylonen. Pretty sure I got that name right. As he was missing during the rookie game against the Baby Sens yesterday due to supposedly refusing his COVID-19 vaccinations. And this is gonna stir up some crap salad. That's right. So guys, lower your weapons, okay? We're gonna talk this one out. But first, before we begin, if you guys are a fan of the Habs or Tyler Toffoli's new shirt, then please consider subscribing to my channel as I upload a ton of hockey content and would really enjoy having some more of you grasshoppers tag along for the ride. Now, little Jesse Ylonen is a 21-year-old right-winger Habs prospect that many fans are pretty high on. And it's being reported that he refused his COVID-19 vaccination, and this is why you didn't see him yesterday in the Baby Senators game. Now, the reasoning behind this is unknown at the moment, as apparently Presse, which is the source of this information, is awaiting a response from Uncle Jesse's agent to, get some clarity on the reasoning behind this decision. So please, save your judgment until then. Or we could go crazy now. That's fine too. Just kidding, of course. Kind of. Now, it could be that this guy has some kind of a medical issue. Okay, this is a possibility, and if so, then that's understandable. What can you do? He could also be scared of needles. I don't know. Maybe he squeals like a pig every time a needle presents itself. Holy shit. What is wrong with me? We don't really know yet about Ylonen, but I'm sure the Habs brass probably do. Anyway, let's take a look at the article here and see what's being said. Now, I did translate this from French to English to Newfie, so allow me to read you my final regurgitated version. Here it goes. After just over 2 months, Montreal Canadiens hockey was back yesterday afternoon as the CH rookies face the Baby Sens. The lineup included several interesting prospects to watch, but there was still an important one missing. Crikey! Now who could that be? Indeed, the only prospect being at the CH camp and having played at least one game in the NHL, Jesse Ylonen was not in uniform for this game. Well, the reason is quite simple. It is that Ylonen is not vaccinated against COVID-19. This was confirmed by a CH spokesman to La Presse. The young Finn had to submit a quarantine as soon as he arrived in Quebec, quarantine that he completed. However, the Habs felt that he was not yet ready enough and fit enough to play yesterday's game. Still, Ylonen did train with the rest of the guys on Saturday morning, as explained by Jean-Francois Cool. That's a new one. What is to come now is uncertain in the case of the Habs prospect. The latter was not normally supposed to make the NHL team unless there was some sort of big surprise or several injuries. He was probably going to play the vast majority of the season in the American League. Speaking of the American League, the protocols are not yet finalized at the latter, according to what a spokesperson for the circuit reports in an email sent to La Presse. As for the NHL, it allows unvaccinated players to play. However, the consequences of not being able to take part in their team's activities due to anything related to COVID-19 are very severe. Old Gary Bittman takes off the belt and gives you a whipping. Some exemptions do exist, however, for players who are not vaccinated for religious or medical reasons. In Ylonen's case, he is not vaccinated for reasons that belong to him, according to the Canadiens. The problem in all of this is that Ylonen could be forced to miss games, whether he's playing in the AHL or the NHL. It goes on to say, indeed, due to mandatory quarantine for unvaccinated people when traveling between two countries, Ylonen's participation in matches in the United States could become quite complex and problematic. After all, the Laval Rocket will be in the United States for 22 of its 72 games this season, and he could therefore miss 30% of the Rockets' games. 30%! Jeez! It's a lot of games. However, this whole situation could change very quickly if the Finnish prospect were to get vaccinated. La Presse is still waiting for a response from Ylonen's agent in order to obtain details on why his client is not vaccinated. So there you go. Just another chapter in the book of Habs. The Uncle Jesse edition. Try and keep things civil down there in the old comment section. And let's just wait and see how this shit plays out. Maybe we get some more information. Maybe these guys don't know what they're talking about. But as of right now, it's a pretty big deal for the future of Jesse Ylonen. That does it for this video. And hey, I'll see you next time.